Hello and welcome back to Von Milhausen Plays Darkfall, the Journal. We had just been exploring the dark room here. So let us make our way out. Yes, the BP corner again. We wanted to explore the corridor here, this corridor down beside the bar. I don't want to go into the bar just yet because it seems like it's probably an important location. So we have ladies and a gents and the station hotel. I don't know if that's an exit on the far side of the building or not. This might be a short little jaunt. Let's head into the gents first. Okay, we have another remote camera. Minimal electrical quality positive. Okay. That seems like situation normal for what we've seen from these devices so far. Oh dear. I can't use my lantern. I could only use it in that one painting in that other room, and it was only by pure fluke that I clicked on it and it did something. So and if I turn this off, I can still, oh no, it won't let me. I can't turn away with the light off. Alright, well, let's go in here then. We can pull the flush chain. It's not terribly dramatic. I guess the toilet is broken. There doesn't really appear to be anything else of any great interest to do in here, so let's very quickly check out the ladies. Okay, also can't turn in here with the light off. Can't look at that picture really. I don't see anything too weird in the mirror, apart from the fact that we're clearly not reflected, so maybe we're a ghost. Now, there is something I can look at here. A note. Thomas, I have unlocked a room for you upstairs, room 1D. There is a pack of cards and old Dow beer, so you should not feel too lonely up there. And I will be up for a cuddle after midnight. Make sure you get the bed warm, as the boiler is not working. At least we get hot water on that floor. Anyway, you had better read this quick and get out. If my mum finds you hiding in the ladies' loo, she'll have the law down on you. Now that would be funny. I can see the look in your dad's face. If you see George, just say that you are delivering something. It's not likely you will see him, though. He has been hiding in his room for days now. I'm a bit worried about him. My mum thinks that he is losing his mind. I think he just misses Arthur. They were dead close, you know, Betty. So we actually found a note from Thomas earlier in one of the earlier episodes, and he was like, can you please send more beer? I guess he was getting bored hanging out in that room. Anything else here? No. And again, the ladies' toilet is making weird crunching noises, just like it was in the train station toilet. My meter isn't saying anything weird. Nope, minimal electrical quality positive. There doesn't appear to be any ghost. Oh. I saw that. I was about to say there isn't a little mini remote camera or anything here. Just ghost stuff, I guess. As you do. Right, so how about this door? There's a padlock on it. Not going that way. So to the bar. So I use a key. Bar door unlocked. Okay. Memories of the past, I guess. Hopefully not enough to get me a YouTube copyright strike. Okay, so we can leave the bar, turn left and right. We can have a look at the bar itself. Nothing to do here really except walk forward, I guess. Can't look at the ground in any of these places. No. Okay. Okay. Little musical interludes from the ghosts. It's very generous of them. Because otherwise this is actually quite a quiet game. So your little meter is kind of freaking out. Electromagnetic source within 2 meters. Again, could be the lamp. You can look at some of these paintings. Sailors at sea. YouTube copyright. Okay, random ghost music that I hope really doesn't have any copyrights on it anymore. So we have some playing cards. We have a Jack of Hearts, a 4 of Clubs, and the King of Hearts. Don't know if that's going to be significant or not later. I'll just remember that there are cards here. So we can walk forward to that part of the bar. Let's have a look at the bar itself, apparently. So we have Bad Brew, Old Tart, the Dow, and I can't see what the one at the end is. Wonder why we can pull one of the taps, but not any of the rest of them. Interesting. We'll have to remember then that if we're around the far side of the bar, the third one from the left is one that we want to have a look at. And can't really look at anything else here, I think. Nope. Alright, let's move forward. Doodly doodly doo, doodly doodly doo. What have we got here? Edith and Betty Penfold are pleased to present a second night of musical memories, April 29th from 6 p.m. the Station Hotel Bar. Okay. It's another tap for Old Tart here. Bad Brew, the Dow, and... Oh, it's another tap for Old Tart. Okay. Noted. Can we look at this table? No, we can look at the painting. Nice bit of old countryside. There's a piano. I suppose we can tinkle on the keys. Okay, it says one broken key. Okay, well, I suppose we can use the mysterious tool that we got. Nope. Maybe we can repair the piano at some stage. Can we open the piano or otherwise look around the back of the piano? No. Okay, what have we got here? Somebody gathering hay or wheat or something out in a field. The Ballad of Tom Oliver. Young Tom, he was a brave lad as Birchton Farm grew strong. At Birchton Farm grew strong, he went and took up Cromwell's cause and fought both hard and long. With his friend Will, he took up arms and joined the Roundhead band. They marched with hearts of fire for peace across the land. They fought the king with stout hearts in battles long and hard. For cavaliers they had no love, they slew them by the yard. But then old Cromwell lost his way, his thoughts becoming mired. His men were hungry, cold and wet, unpaged their bones were tired. Young Tom he stood with head bowed and wounded in his heart. He packed his bags and off he went, with Cromwell he did part. To Dorset he did trace his steps, and with his best friend Will, he turned his thoughts to home again, more men they would not kill. A Roundhead troop upon them came, and when they were all but home, they harried them all through the day and deep into the gloom. Young Tom was wounded in the leg, his spirit nearly fled. At Dowerton inn they hid that night. Will thought his friend near dead. Will gave up hope of their escape. He thought they'd lost their way. Back to the troops he went forthwith, turned traitor on that day. He led them back to Dowerton inn to clap poor Tom in chains, but in the cellar there was no trace of his body or remains. Though time has passed and gone away, and the timbers have grown rotten, Tom's cries of pain still fill a clear night, for he will not be forgotten. So I wonder if it is the vengeful ghost of Tom that is the problem here at Dowerton. That's interesting. Tom Oliver. Okay, noted. And can we go around behind the bar? I really want to. Doesn't look like we can. Nope. Doesn't look like we can go behind the bar. So they gave us, we had to go and get a key from a safe, solve a puzzle to get access to a piano with one broken key and a bar tap, a single bar tap that moves and does nothing. And we can't get behind the bar, really. Like, that would be the open hatch right there. No, okay, well, back to the hotel, I guess. And yeah, well, let's go upstairs. So we had already explored this floor with its strange twanginess. And then up here was where we had all the lights turn off on us in sequence, which was kind of creepy. Hopefully it won't do it again. Okay, A and B, and we can go upstairs again. So I guess we do these in alphabetical order. Let me just save, because again, this is kind of creepy. So into A. That's slightly ominous. Let's have a look. Coat hanger on the back of the door. Okay, we can examine some stuff in here with a double room of some variety. It's a Holy Bible. We can't look to see what page is bookmarked. We have a note. Station Hotel, date 12th April, time 9 o'clock. Coverts 2, table number 2. Coverts 2. Order 1 broth, 1 pickle, 1 dumplings, 1 goose, 1 tart, 2.46. Station Hotel is pleased to announce the opening of new dining rooms. Ah, look, here we go. There was a clue for table 2, but we already worked it out. Just to be absolutely sure. Yes, I had that one right. Pleased to announce the opening of new dining rooms designed by the late Arthur Johnson of Dowerton. Guests can relax during breakfast, with the restaurant open to all in the evening from 6 o'clock. Okay, well, I'm glad we were able to work that out by ourselves without needing hints from the game. So we have ships coming in and horses, people unloading stuff, I guess. Can't look at that picture. Some more coat hangers. Yep, can't look at anything else there. Can't look at the super creepy scissors stuck into the wall, or at the little cupboard, or at the door. So I think we're done with room A. Minimal electrical, quality positive. Alright. And maybe I should re-explore the rooms downstairs now that we have this meter thing, but I'll do that some other time. Into room B. Oh, this is very different. Okay, what do we have here? Hastings Rooftops by George Crabtree, 1935. That's a nice photo. And George was the photographer. He was the guy that had the thing in the basement. some notes. Okay.
You're very nosy, aren't you? Poking around in other people's things.
Somewhat. I'm sorry you had died, one presumed. Didn't mean to intrude. I was planning to come straight through to you. Sorry, I was planning to come straight through to you, but something here has caught my imagination. I am in a grim little hovel somewhere between Dorchester and Weymouth. Why, I hear you scream. Well, worry not, my friend. I may be arriving a rich woman at St. Ives. No, I have not met a rich Dorset man. The only man here is not the sort to be seduced by me or any woman, come to that. Instead, the newspaper clippings have proved more valuable than I could ever have imagined. I will tell you more over a Pimm's on the beach. Oh, I do so long for the sand and sun. This hotel is evil. I jest not, you can feel it in the air. A dank, dark evil. That fool Crabtree, the very queer fellow I mentioned, thrust this piece of thick, smelly paper in my hand earlier. I was in the dining room at the time. Dining room? Ha! They wish. He said, hide it in your room. Your life may depend on it. Stupid man. I tell him to leave drama to the experts. I've hidden it nonetheless. Here in this yucky room, I discovered that there is... One moment, there's someone at the door. Eleanor Vandalis, the Watchtower, Westbeach, St. Ives, Cornwall. Dearest Eleanor, oh, those fiends! The critics were intolerable, and the audience was worse. They laughed me off the stage. Dearest Quinton has sent me some cuttings from the London rags. One even dares to say that people only turned up for a laugh. Someone must have it in for me, for my performance was effortless and brilliant. You may have read that I have fled London. This is not true at all. I have just fled London for the time being. With the lowercase l. So, of course, I thought who better to visit than my dear friend Barbara Eleanor, and spend some quality time in the lovely St. Ives. Yeah, you should probably scrunch these up and write that again. You've not done well. Okay, so she's some self-important actress. I'm ready for my close-up. We have this clock of mystery.
What a strange clock. It's got buttons on it.
Yes, thanks for the hint. I had literally just clicked on one. So we have one button there, one button there, one button there, one button there. Electromagnetic source in 2 meters. And, oh, look, the dial goes up to 31. Oh, so the outer, yeah, that must be the date, I guess, the day of the month. So it's time and date. There we go, simple little combination puzzle. Use the sounds to work it out. Okay, now, is that one of the... I'm not really up on astrology or anything like that, but isn't that one of the zodiac signs, that symbol? I may have to look that up external to the game. It may not be important. So it's kind of like a 2... with a double bar over the things that was found in the actress's room. So I guess this is the dirty, greasy scrap of paper that your man thrusts upon her. Okay. Well, found it, made a note of it. Doesn't seem to be anything else to do on the desk here. So let's have a look at the wardrobe. Can't look at the wardrobe. We can examine this table. Matilda Fly.
One of my best.
Okay. The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor, Empire Theatre. At least we know her name now. The Empire Theatre London presents Michael Evans and Matilda Fly, the Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor. Oh, we can't open this up to have a look? Apparently not. Alrighty, so let's back up out of there. Hastings Old Town by George Crabtree, 1935. So it's definitely a fishing port of some variety. And Hastings Beach. Okay, Hastings Beach by George Crabtree, 1935, or X74. We can look over here. Okay, interesting. There hasn't really been any music in this game up until now. Oh, right, okay. We're hearing a little bit of her performance, I guess. Okay, Matilda Fly, room 2B, the Station Hotel, Station Road, Dowerton, West Dorset. That looks like William Shakespeare or somebody. Oh, they are booing her. Poor Matilda. We can't open... Oops, sorry. Can't open this in any way. No. Empire Play hits new low. Oh, these must be the clippings from the London... The clippings from the London rags that she mentioned in her letter. As the curtain by Empire Play hits new low by Rudolph Ripper. As the curtain fell last night after the opening of the new Empire Play, The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor, I did feel rather sorry for the lead actress Matilda Fly. This only lasted a few minutes, and then I joined the audience in a chorus of boos and hisses. Her agent should be shot. Better still, someone should shoot Miss Fly, putting her out of her miserable acting career once and for all. For it is without doubt that the poor thing will never work again in the West End. The play itself, a rather childlike tale of adultery and revenge, suffered less in criticism thanks only to Miss Fly's scene-stealing awfulness. I thank her wholeheartedly for a most enjoyable evening. I look forward to seeing you struggle with your next... blah blah blah. Minor interruption there. Let's get on to the next clip. A good hoot. A new comedy is drawing the art-loving crowd this week, though it is not supposed to be humorous. Quentin Caruza's new play at the Empire Theatre is proving too much to resist. Matilda Fly's turn as the wife has some members of the audience rolling around in fits of laughter. It is not yet known if Miss Fly's intention is to act as such a spectacle, ... One assumes not. Matilda Fly flees London after bad reviews by Barry Hilton. Stage and screen actress Matilda Fly literally flew from the stage of her latest play last night after the audience began to laugh during what was supposed to be a death scene. Miss Fly is, or was, starring in The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor with Michael Evans. Critical and audience appreciation has been famously poor since its opening. Sly Fox strikes again. The female bank robber known only as Sly Fox has struck again in the city. £500 was stolen from a bank in Ludgate. This brings the total number of robberies to 12. Sly Fox, as Scotland Yard calls her, is thought to have escaped through the back streets towards the River Thames, where an accomplice was waiting in a car. Anyone with information should immediately contact the police, and a £150 reward is offered. Writer confirms that the show must end by Cordelia Crimson Smythe. West End play The Two-Faced Bride of Bodmin Moor has come to a swift end. The decision was taken by the play's writer Quentin Caruza and management at the Empire Theatre. The news follows after the dramatic disappearance of lead actress Matilda Fly during last Friday's show. Fellow lead performer Michael Evans is said to have stated, "Some people are born to act, others are born to bore. Fly is one of the latter creatures." As yet, it is unknown where Miss Fly has flown to. No close friends could be found for comment. In fact, no friends could be found at all. Though a station porter at Paddington Station claims to have seen the actress board a train for Weymouth late on Friday night, no evidence can be found to support this story. Fly has flown the disaster. There are also rumours that the theatre managers are consulting barristers with a plan to take Miss Fly to court over loss of revenue. They claim the play was proving very popular with comedy fans. The play was written as a tragedy. The writer Quentin Caruza wouldn't comment on his play, stating only that he was prepared to accept other interpretations of his work. Fair play to him. More support needed for Tube. The London Tube Workers Association has stated that more to be spent on the redecoration of trains in blah blah blah. Fly, still missing. Actress Matilda Fly is still missing after running from a London stage last week. Reviews and audience reactions to her new play have been very poor. It is believed Miss Fay may have left London completely. Bus falls into East End sewer. Terrified bus passengers were plunged into smelly horror last night after the number 38. Gross. Shropshire lad. Crustless cheese. Extras. Superfine. And then the letter, which is her address, confirming this is room 2B. And that's it. Sorry, Matildes. And we can't look at the books in the lower shelves. Is there anything else we could do over here? No. Just open the drawer and look at her news clippings of misery. Oh well, poor Matilda. So I think I will leave it there for this episode. In the next one, we will continue to explore the rest of the rooms here on the second floor of the hotel. We've only just checked out A and B, and we have all of these other rooms to go through. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time on Von Milhausen Plays, if the game will let me get my sentences out. Darkfall, the journal.